It's kind of like a podcast. So, first of all, if you can hear Maria in the background, I do apologize for that. She's working right now and talking to somebody. Anyway, other than that, oh man. We got in a big fight last night about the whole work situation and everything. Yeah, she's got two jobs. She's basically handling everything financially here. Um, I pay half of the internet bill. I earn my own money to pay half of the internet bill. Okay, it's because the internet bill is in my name, right? So I have a responsibility for that. So I pay half of the internet bill. She pays the other half. It works out. I don't have a job. I do surveys every day. I do that. But anytime the word job or money, anytime those two words come up in a conversation, it turns into a big, huge, full blown argument. She wants me out because I'm not helping. It's like, really? Her kid is afraid of me because I'm always home. That's no reason to be afraid of me. I think she's afraid of me because somebody's telling her to be afraid of me. I don't know. But anyway, other than that, I used to get along with the kid all the time, but after I lost my job and I, just started sticking around here, and Maria and I getting into arguments and me raising my voice, I think that's what she's afraid of mostly. It's because I'm raising my voice. We're arguing all the time. She fears, you know, all of that. It doesn't turn physical or anything. It's just yelling, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly healthy to have arguments, but not if it's on a daily basis, and it's not a daily basis. It's only when those two words, money and job, come up in a conversation, and we start arguing about it because I know that I don't have a job. I know, you know, that I am unable to help out financially around here, and it does bother me. But I'm sick, and that's not an excuse. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that do have diabetes that do work. That's fine. Good for them. You know, this is something, okay, this is an illness that I've never experienced before. So I want to fully understand it before actually going out and getting a job and not knowing what my limitations are, right? Because I could be out there working and then, boom, something happens and there's nothing I can do about it because I'm not at home or I'm not near anybody or anything that could help me, right? Like, that's my personal concerns and stuff. But I am trying my best to understand this and deal with it and manage it and all that other stuff. This morning I actually I weighed myself. I took my thing, and my blood sugar level was 4.1. I know, and then I learned from a trusted source that if it gets 3.9 or lower, that could be dangerous. So I was borderline normal and in danger this morning at 9 when I took my thing. Anyway, I'm going to break down what I do during the day because a lot of people, mainly the kid that lives here and the girlfriend that lives here, think that I just sit around the house doing nothing all day. Well, that's not true. That is not true at all, and I'm going to prove that right now. I'm going to go through what I do on a daily basis, okay? So, first of all, in the morning, before I do anything else, I take my glycoside, whatever. I take that and then I test my blood sugar. Okay, that's first, right? And then I have my phone on airplane mode all night. Take it off of airplane mode. Boom, 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 boom. I get notifications, right? So I look through those. And, while I'm doing that, I pop open my laptop here. And I go to, well, you can't see this because it's over here. It's over here. I go to that and I check that. Right? I go online. I open up the browser. I go to my channel on YouTube, and I watch the day's video that I uploaded the night before I went to sleep. And then I share it around on Facebook and Twitter, right? So I do that, close the laptop, and then I turn on WWE 2K22 and go into universe mode and watch that day's show. Okay, like today it was whatever, right? It was Friday, so it was SmackDown, right? So I watched that. Okay, and then when I'm done that, I eat, right? Because it'll be about 10 o'clock. So, I take my metformin, I go and I grab my breakfast, which is usually an egg and a cup of rice, bring it back in here, sit down, I eat that, and then an ubi cake. I have that. And then I go and put that, the bowl and the fork and the package from the ubi cake. Deal with that. And then I take a shower. And then after my shower, I come on here, right? And I go online. I go to YouTube. Right? I go on here, like whatever. If there's something I want to watch, I'll watch it. I'll go in there. Right? And look, notifications. Dandelions commented. I don't like the thought of anyone passing. Of course not. Nobody does. Right? Anyway, and then I go to my YouTube studio. Right? And I look through that, and it's like, okay, my stats are good. Top videos, I look at that, and then I go to the comments. Boom. Heart health is super important. Yes, it is. Totally agree. Neither do I. Totally agree. Alright. So she's been commenting on these since day one. She knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, and then I go back to the dashboard. I look at that. It's like, okay, well, I got 10 views. 10 views today. Like, seriously, I'm losing my views. Right? So if you look at here, right, like, this video, 10 views, the last one, 15 views, 28, 22, 143 for the Freddy Fazbear. Maybe I should play that again. Anyway, okay, so whatever. Then I go to TikTok. Right, I look at that, I'm sharing a few things on here. I got that, and I'm not following anyone. I got no followers and 0 likes. And after you see this, that might change. Who knows? But anyway, and then I go to my email. I check that. I'm not going to sign into that right now. And then I go to Leo, log in, do some surveys there. And then I go to QMe. Alright, I got some surveys there. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, it's got all this stuff. What's the daily poll? Do you prefer calling or texting? I prefer texting. Right, 36% agree. Nice. Alright, so anyway, there, and then I go to Survey Junkie. Okay, right? With QME, I would actually sit there and do all of these surveys, right? All three of these surveys until they're done, right? Sometimes more pop up while I'm doing it. But anyway, until there's none left, then I go on to the Survey Junkie, right? I do those surveys until those are done. And I go to Page Viewpoint. Sometimes I have surveys, sometimes I don't. There's nothing there right now. And then I go to the user testing. I've got that. There's some stuff there, right? Those are actually really good, high-paying surveys. $10. But I have to go through the screening questions, and sometimes I get kicked out. Most of the time I get kicked out. Anyway, and then I go to Facebook, right? I do all that. Ooh, there's people that are whatever. Idiots. Idiots. Anyway, oh, look at that. I've got that person just sent me a request, and all of a sudden there's anyway, whatever. So I go through my notifications. Oh, yeah, look at that. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So anyway, right? And my pokes, like, I don't know, I poke a lot of people. Anyway, there, and then I go to Reddit. Reddit, and I've done this today, but I'll go and I'll grab the link to the video for the day, and I'll share it on here, right? And when I'm done that, then I go back to that, right? And the whole while, on my other screen, I'm watching something, either a movie or TV show or whatever. You know, I always have to have something going. I can't stand it when it's super quiet, right? So there always has to be something on. So if it's a movie that I've already seen, it's only playing for background noise. If it's something I haven't seen, I'm paying attention to that, plus I'm doing all that other stuff as well. So, you know, I'm doing all that stuff all day, right? And then while I'm doing that, I'm watching that, right? But the thing is, I'll actually go over to bed, right? Like I'll take this screen and I'll turn it over that way, and I'll sit in the bed. See, my pillow's already against the wall. I'll sit there and I'll watch whatever I'm watching on my screen over there. But then while I'm doing that, right, I take my phone with me and I'll do these surveys here on Adipole, right? So I'm always doing something that's earning money for myself, right? It might not be a lot, but at the end of the month, it's enough to pay half of my phone bill. Plus, I have a little bit left over for, you know, for ordering small things on Wish here and there, right? Like if I want something, whatever, like I just ordered new speakers, waiting for that, right? And these speakers that I ordered can attach to my monitor. So I'll attach them to this monitor here, and then that way when I move the monitor that way, the sound goes with it, right? So I don't have these speakers over here pointing towards that wall when I'm over there. You know what I mean? And yeah, you get the idea. I don't have to go through all that. Right? And I've got my subwoofer over here too, right? And those speakers that I ordered, I could plug into my subwoofer. So anyway, aside from that, that's what I do all day, right? And I'll sit over there, and once I'm done all those surveys on my phone, right, I'll do that, and then it'll be like 3 o'clock. So I got the 3 to 5 window, right, the 2 hour window there from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. where I make something to eat, right? So I'll eat there, and then once I'm done eating, I'll go back through all those websites again, right? I do all that, do all those surveys. And once I'm done that, then I'll go back over there, do the phone surveys, and then 10 o'clock rolls around, and then I take my metformin again, and then I go and I make a package of oatmeal. I eat that, and then 1 a.m. is when I test my blood again, right? So hopefully those will be down low because it was low this morning. Right? So I'll do that. Meanwhile, also I'm uploading my video, right? So I upload my video at 1 a.m. And then once that's uploaded, then I take the glucofort, this stuff here, which I'm running out of it. So, but that helps during the night. That brings my blood sugar down a little bit. So, hopefully once I'm done that, I won't need it. But if I do need it, I do need it. And I've got a fan right here too. So if it gets too hot, I'll just turn on my fan. Thing. Got it attached. It's plugged in with a USB. It's plugged into my laptop. And then it's attached to my desk. But yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much the whole rundown of what I do every day. Any thoughts, any comments? You know where to leave them. Another good source of income would be if anybody actually donated to my channel. It's the first link down in the description box. If you're interested, I'm not going to force you or anything, but it will help. It will help out a lot while I'm trying to sort out all this health crap and whatever. And also at the same time, I am looking for work as well. I'm looking for the work from home stuff. You know, like customer service and stuff like that. You know, if I get that, I'll be happy. But if I don't, I gotta keep doing what I'm doing. Pretty much have no other choice. I don't know. Story of my life.